Folks, thank you so much for being here. Our thank yous to the audience have been mentioned already, and this festival would not be a festival without you. A big thanks to our partners tonight for tonight's film, which is AICF, who brought us this lovely duo, and Heeb, who also co-presented tonight's film, which was really one of the most popular films of the festival. I also want to thank all of our partners throughout the week. We had more than 50 partners, and a lot of that was a big thank you to Megan Stevenson-Krause, who coordinated all of that. Megan, thank you so much. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Joy. Thank you to the entire JCC staff and board who have been supporters of a festival that is not something that is taken for granted. I want to thank our interns and, of course, our volunteers. Many of them are here, and thank you guys so much for all your support this week. Also, without you, we could not have this festival run as smoothly as it did. Thank you. Sivan Dagan also is someone who came on board this year and coordinated all of our filmmakers and guests. We had over 40 of them this year, more filmmakers than actual films, which says a lot about what this festival means. So thank you to Sivan Dagan. And finally, first of all, to Ariana Cohen-Halberstam. Where are you, Ariana? Ariana, especially this year, as you heard, I've had my hands a little bit more full than in the past, and Ariana has really stepped it up this year and has been an extra part of the festival. Even that wonderful trailer that we've been watching every day before every film, Ariana edited. So Ariana, words cannot express. And finally, to the director of the festival, Ravit Turjaman. All of you who are coming here nightly to the JCC in Manhattan, Ravit is, while she's coordinating things up here, she's also running the show downtown in Cinema Village, and really put all the pieces together as usual. And Ravit, I cannot thank you enough. She must be in tears, and that's why she ran out. A big thank you to the filmmakers, to Michael Allen Group, who helped redesign our website this year and did a lot of our marketing. Agency 212, Bill Hofstetter, who did our ad buying. Finally, another big thank you to Muhammad Bakri, who is with us here tonight, who reminded me today of something it's very important when it comes to this festival. Often when we're selecting films, we tend to disagree. We don't all agree on every single film. And we fight it out, we argue, we hear each other, we get pissed off at each other. And ultimately, sometimes a film goes on that one person wants that another person didn't want. And I think that's really the spirit of this festival, is that we get to hear each other. You hear the other. And we don't always agree, but we listen and we make our arguments, and we have a good space to actually converse and talk to one another and try to change the other's opinion. But also to respect the other's opinion. So that's really a special lesson that we've gotten from this festival and from this process. Finally, on to tonight's program, the films tonight. We're actually throwing in another special extra, one of our most popular short films from this year's collection called New Voices. There's a short film called What About Me that stars Makram Khoury, who's with us tonight. Makram, thank you. Makram also stars in The Inheritance and will be here along with the co-writer of Inheritance, and who also another person who's featured in The Inheritance, Ghazi Al-Bululi, who's here. Ghazi, where are you? There's Ghazi. They'll be here right after the screenings for a quick Q&A. Following the Q&A, you're all invited upstairs for a dessert reception with some wine and other goodies. With music provided by DJ Eyal Rob. Also, thank you to AICF for that. Just to say one word about the feature film tonight, The Inheritance is a star-studded film, and it was directed by Hiam Abbas, who I would say is the leading Palestinian and Israeli female actress, up there with Clara Khoury, who is in the film as well. And the cast of this film is many of them were in The Syrian Bride, if you're fans of The Syrian Bride, and they kind of return in a somewhat of a similar tone of a film. But really some of the best of the Palestinian Israeli actors in this ensemble cast. And the film The Syrian Bride, by the way, I have to mention, is available on israelfilmcenterstream.org. So as kind of a follow-up, it's a good way to check that out and to watch the film from the comfort of your home. But when we saw this film at the Haifa International Film Festival over a year and a half ago, we found it to be really the stories of Arabs within Israel brought in a not heavy-handed, overly politicized way, which is really one of the things that Other Israel is about. So please enjoy the films, silence your cell phones, and resist texting people for the next hour and a half, and we'll see you right after the film. Thank you very much.